Let me show you guys a 4-minute makeup tutorial. Hi guys, in today's video I'm going to be showing you guys a 4-minute easy makeup tutorial you can do at home. First thing to do is to carve your brows if necessary. After that, you go on to moisturize your face. As you can see in the video, after I was done moisturizing my face, I went ahead to set it with a setting spray. I then allowed it to dry. Then went in with my pons. Then the next step is your foundation. For my foundation, I'm using Even True foundation. For the color, I'm using color 25. As you guys can see, I was dabbing, not spreading. I didn't forget the neck. So here I was done. I checked thoroughly to know if I was having harsh line. For my under eye, I'm still going with another foundation, but this time I went with 2 shades lighter than my own skin color, which was 15. Then I proceeded by using beauty blender to blend it properly so I won't have harsh lines. One thing about makeup is that you need to avoid harsh lines. I went in with my setting powder. As you guys can see, I used a different beauty blender for this one. I blended it well too. When I was done, I went straight to contour my nose. So for the contour, I'm using a powder palette for it. After I was done with that, I went ahead with my gel liner to draw my brows. I drew the both eyes well, brushed them up, then went in to conceal my brows. So for my concealer, I'm still using a foundation for it. I made sure I concealed them both and blended it well. You guys know to avoid harsh lines. Then I went in with my eyeshadow. I first applied my eyeshadow primer, then went in with the desired color I wanted for my eyeshadow. Then the next step was my eyeliner. For my eyeliner, I'm using a black gel liner for this. I lined the both eyes, then went in with my lashes. After I was done with my lashes, I went straight to my lips. So for the lips, I'm going to be using a lip palette. I first lined my underlips with a brown lipstick. Then for my second lipstick, I'm going to be using a pink color for it. I lined it, then I made sure I blended the 2 colors together so it will not show harsh lines. You know, everything about makeup is to avoid harsh lines. That's just it. After I was done blending both together, I went for the 3rd color because the lips wasn't really popping out, so I needed something to pop it out. So I went for a brighter color. After I was done with that, I went on to gloss the lips. The next step is your blush. So I went in with my blush and I applied them on my cheeks. Of course, you have to blend well too. After I was done with that, I used a small brush to start setting everything together. So to set the face, I went in with my powder. I started applying powder on my face where necessary. After I was done with that, I still went with a bigger brush to still apply powder on my face. Then had to make sure I blend everything together, all together. Also, I didn't forget my neck. I went ahead to apply the powder on my neck so my neck and my face will not look different. After I was done with that, I went in with my bronzer. I applied it on my cheeks, both sides. Some actually used to apply it on the forehead, but I don't like applying it on my forehead. At this point, I was done. I was just checking for harsh lines, which I didn't really see much. I then went ahead with my setting spray. I allowed it to dry. After it has dried, I went in with my glitters. And that's everything, guys. A very well detailed 4-minute makeup you can try at home. Well, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And also don't forget to click on your subscribe button. I will see you guys next time. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.